Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another one of the greatest of all time, TJ and MJ. Spin your dollar or save your dollar movie review. Come on in and listen to what we gotta say about the movie of the day. Woo! It's ready to roll! Let's rock!
That's right, peoples! Here by me today, this is the TJ and MJ Spin Your Dollar, Save Your Dollar movie review. Again today, we got some stuff that's going to be coming out. Me and MJ actually going to be doing a movie review tomorrow, actually, on some movies that a lot of times people don't actually, talk about. So we got some good stuff coming at you tomorrow, and some reaction video stuff from me and MJ on the new Infinity Wars trailer. So be looking forward to that tomorrow. We're gonna be showing you some stuff on that. But right now, I'm about to, kind of give my brain thought. MJ's not here right at today. Today, if y'all miss MJ, she'll be here tomorrow. She'll be on time. She's gonna be doing some things. She got some things to say to y'all on some stuff that's coming out. Today, filling in her place, though, we do have Mr. Vader. Mr. Vader here. How you doing, dog?
Most impressive.
Exactly, most impressive.
The Force is with you, but you are not a Jedi yet.
The Force is with you, but you ain't a Jedi yet. That's right, Ryan Johnson. The Force. Actually, Vader, let's take that back some. Let's digress. No, the Force ain't with Ryan. It ain't with Disney. It's definitely not with Disney right now. And I'm going to tell you why. Disney, you guys are about to lose big time money. You guys are about to see this stuff just drop, fall, crumble, destroy, boom, done. Okay, people. So ever since today's little topic is about the whole Solo movie thing, and a movie that I was actually kind of contemplating on probably watching, only because it was Ron Howard that was actually directing the movie. But now I think I've lost all flow with this flow. I mean, you got you got a lot of people talking about this right now, dude. Geeks and gamers and geeks and gamers. They've been talking about. That's a guy I've been checking out lately. That guy knows his Star Wars. He knows his Star Wars. I'm giving a shout out to him and his people. John Talks Star Wars. He's another cat out there you guys need to listen to. He knows his Star Wars. He knows his Star Wars. We just got a lot of people out there that's doing their thing. That I'll be giving shout outs to, because they're all in this community of movie reviews and Star Wars and things like that. But today we're all talking about this bullshit writer. What's this bullshit writer? What? Really? Okay, so you guys know why I had to put that up there real quick. So Disney decided that they're going to go ahead because of this whole gun, thing that's happening with the little school after the whole, Douglas High, Florida high school got the gun down with the kid going in there with the AR-15 and, shooting up everybody. Okay. Never mind, and not to get too much into that, but it's so funny how nobody's talking about the guy who actually did the killing. He's off into no man's land. Nobody's even thinking about this dude. All they're doing is thinking about, let's take away guns. Let's take away guns. Let's take away all the guns. You stupid, dumb kids don't even get it. They got all these high school kids out there thinking that they're for some cause. And y'all don't even know what the heck y'all doing. Y'all just sitting there letting the government take away your freedoms, and you don't even get it. But never mind that. Let's go back to why I brought that up, because Disney decided that they want to go ahead and they want to take they don't want to offend anybody, and so by not offending anybody, they don't want to show you the poster that originally had Han Solo right here. He has a gun in his hand, his blaster, his famous Han Solo blaster that was in his hand. Now, over here, as you see next to his hand over to the next one, they take the blaster pistol out. Why did Disney do this? Disney did this because they're going, oh, well, this is gun offense and this is going to offend people. And you know, because of the whole shooting and all that, we should just go ahead and make sure we don't have guns in the poster. You know, I'm like, what do you mean don't have guns in the poster? How? Because Han Solo he's famous for his blaster pistol. What did Han Solo say in Star Wars? Remember what Han Solo said in Star Wars? He was like, ain't nothing like a good, you might have that like hocus pocus going on, but ain't nothing like a good blaster by your side, kid. Yeah, the real Han Solo, Harrison Ford, that is, I'm talking about, peoples, who said that line. I don't know what this new guy is going to be like. I might not really ever find out now because I was kind of, on the verge of possibly still seeing the Han Solo because, I was intrigued with the trailer a little bit. I thought the trailer was like kind of cool. A lot of people are like, he doesn't really look like Harrison Ford. He doesn't talk like Harrison Ford. That's not Han. And, people are kind of having their problems with it. And they're already back fencing off this movie. Already had a lot of problems going in, being made in the first place. So, they fired two of the, two directors. Kathleen Kennedy fired them. And, because they didn't go in the direction that they wanted, that thought was going to be too funny or whatever was going on with that whole situation. And what you looking at? What was that? There's no escape, he said. There is no escape. He's right about that. There is no escaping the fans, Disney. There's no escaping. You want to know why? Because we're the ones that actually pay your pocket. We're the ones that put the money in your pocket. We're the ones that put this. Ching, ching. See this right here? This is my little wallet right here. This right here, I was getting ready to go and take this here wallet right here. Going to open it up. Okay. Yes, I like to get a ticket for the new Star Wars story, solo Star Wars story. I got my money here. What was that? You said that there's nobody, that I'm the first person, no tickets have been bought yet? Really? I'm the first, nobody's bought the tickets today? Oh, really? I wonder what's going on. And everything. Yeah, man, you saw the new poster, didn't you? Look, the poster has Han Solo with no blaster. That must mean Disney's not going to have any kind of blasters and shooting in the movie, dude. It's not really going to be Star Wars, I guess. Really? Really? No way! Yeah, let me go ahead and do that. Yeah, Disney, put that back in my pocket. Right there. Safekeeping for a movie that actually means something. It's actually going to entertain me. You're not getting my dollars, Disney. Spend your dollar, save your dollar. I'm saving my dollar because I'm probably going to be doing that right now with the Solo movie now because you guys just went and done the stupidest thing. Look at people. This is what Disney originally they had. Okay, I'm going to show you this right now. Where's that bad boy at? Okay, so I'm just going to read this here to you right now real quick. I'm going to bring this up. Okay, so a new series of Star Wars posters, and this is by movieweb.com. You guys can check out this article on movieweb.com. A new series of Star Wars posters have erased the guns while also offering some that still have the iconic blasters intact. It's no secret that Disney and Lucasfilm got into some hot water for their initial Solo, a Star Wars story promotional poster that allegedly plagiarized some 2015 album covers by a French artist. Those posters were said by Disney to have been done by an outside contractor. Now the studio has taken no time in redesigning these characters' one sheets. The new Solo posters keep the same color scheme and have slight other changes, but the main difference, besides taking out the block lettering, is that they erase the blasters out of each character's hands, though they also launched a separate international series that still have those blasters in hand. Why bother? I'm not going to even read any more of this because that's all. Why bother? Okay, so yeah, this is stupid, peoples. This is absolutely dumb. You're going to go and do this. You're gonna take the blaster. So basically, they kind of smudged out the hand. They redid the art here, kind of jabbed it up. Now his hand is down by his side. So guess what? When Han Solo gets ready to go into gauge in battle, he's gonna go. Well, go ahead and shoot me first. I'll look for my pistol once Disney gives it back to me. Well, Disney, where's my pistol? Blast! 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 Pow! 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 You done? You done, Han? I just blasted your ass. What the hell, dude? Really? I mean, this is Star Wars, Disney. This is Star Wars. So what are you going to do? You take the blaster off the poster so that it's kind of showing that we're against guns and people shouldn't have guns because you guys want to control people. Now you guys are going to try to put that. Why are you putting the movie out? My point is, why aren't you putting the movie out? Why do that? These were some real good shots here. Now look at these shots right here, people. See, this was what the original shiz looked like. This poster right here, look at this bad boy. That shiz was tight. That's tight. This was Han Solo, and they did this to all the characters, dude. They did this to all of them. Look at this shiz, man. Look at Lando had his pistol. Kira had her pistol. Chewie had his laser iconic bow gun, crossbow gun. Dude, they took the guns out of all these guys' hands. All these guys' hands are gone. Oh, right. That one. All of them taken out. What the hell? And everything. So now when you see these characters now, none of them will have their guns in their hands on the posters. Because this is, we're trying to be, because of the shootings and it's just so much gun violence and blah, blah, blah. So much gun violence. You guys got to move it. It's going to be full of blasting and bling, 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 pow, 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 laser slicing, all that stuff. So why are you putting the movie out then? You might as well just go ahead and say, sorry, people, we're canceling the movie because, we don't want to offend anybody with guns now because it's hurting our youth, and our youth are out there now marching in the streets against the Capitol and the NRA because they don't want to have guns in this, and people having guns because they feel that there's safety. Motherfucker, there's safety on guns, dude. Let's go here. Why don't you kids go out there to Compton, go out there to Chicago, go out there to Detroit? Why don't you guys go march in those streets and tell all them gangbangers out there to go ahead and lose their guns and everything? Hey, you know what? We're marching against violence. Pow, pow. Oh shit! What? Pow, pow, pow. Gangbangers. What hood you from, fool? What hood? They don't give a flip, dude. They gonna get their guns no matter what. They don't buy their guns from a damn gun store. Crip gangs, all that shit. Come on now, gangbangers. They don't buy shit that's going to come back to them, track that to them. They get their shit on the black market. They steal that shit. They buy it from some dude, from another dude, and everything. That's how guns are always going to be here. That you're going to try to stop people that have guns and everything, that try to protect their families and their livelihood from people like this fool thug that comes up and tries to rob you and your wife. You and your kids got your kid at freaking gunpoint and everything. So what you gonna do then? Oh, hold on a second. Let me call the police. I better call the police. Maybe 911. Pow! Shoots the gun at you. Oh, yeah. You ain't calling nobody. Oh. So enough of that mess right there. Let's get back to right here with Solo and all that stuff. So, I mean, because all this, it all ties in is basically what I'm coming to. What my point is. All this stupid stuff with, they want to ban, try to take away to get, maybe, the Second Amendment. They're all trying to jack up the Second Amendment. Now they're trying to jack up your First Amendment. You can't say what you want to say anymore because of political correctness and this SJW craziness that they're putting in our Star Wars movies now. I want a Star Wars movie. Without SJW. And if you guys are going to keep putting that stuff in the movies like that, watch your fan base go, woo, go bye-bye Hollywood, bye-bye, because nobody's going to want to go watch your movies. They're not going to want to see them. They're done. They're getting over this bullshit. It's getting ridiculous, I mean, when you come to the point where you're going to take the blaster out of Han Solo, who is iconically known for having his blaster, and that's his baby right there. That's the thing that got him out of all the craziness. You got in your daggum trailer him having almost a standoff like a old Western, You know, Han Solo's like the old, you know, like Clint Eastwood in the cosmos, in the galactic space. That's Clint Eastwood right there. Go ahead, make my day, punk. Yeah, that's Han Solo for, you know, for the Star Wars universe. And now you're basically saying, no, Clint Eastwood right now is probably going, you guys are. Oh. So, yeah, I don't get it, man. I don't get this whole, you know, SJW craziness. I mean, Disney, you guys are already losing money, dude. You're losing money on your toys. It's all over the place. Why don't you guys watch some of these YouTube channels sometimes? Every channel I go to, I have not yet really seen a positive interview on anything about The Last Jedi and everything. You guys are about to go downtown. Rian Johnson's thing, they're talking about giving him now, they're starting his trilogy, the Star Wars trilogy for Rian Johnson's going to do his stuff. No, who's going to watch it? Who's going to watch your trilogy? It ain't gonna be the hardcore Star fans. I'm not going to watch your shit, dude. I'm telling you right now. You guys got your Blu-ray out right now. Look how many of them Blu-rays are probably selling. Has anybody talked about this yet? Matter of fact, all my homies out there, any of you guys out there, you YouTubers out there that you know, talk Star Wars and whatnot. You know, John talks Star Wars, Geeks and Gamers. You guys, well, I think we need to talk about what's going on with the Blu-ray sales. Is anybody researched this yet? Because I think the Blu-ray sales ain't doing so well and everything. I don't believe the Blu-ray sales are selling much. And if they are, they're probably by some newbies who just thought, oh, let me go just check it out. Or, you know, somebody just went. But collectors like me who bought every daggum Star Wars movie possible, even Force Awakens, you know, which, you know, was a rip from New Hope, but I bought it. You know, it's still part of I thought this was going to go somewhere when I thought someone was going somewhere until Ryan basically crushed it. Him and Kathleen crushed it. Kathleen wacky weakness, that no good for nothing feminist Nazi chick. Yeah, I call her a feminist Nazi because that's what she is. She took George Lucas' project and just basically just pissed on it. There you go, Lucas. I just pissed all over your movies and your characters. So, yeah, not cool. Not cool at all. Man, Vader, man. Gotta get Vader back in the mix here because Vader, you know, Vader got things to say too. Yeah. Release your anger, because that's exactly what I'm doing. That's exactly what the fans are doing right now. They're releasing their anger over all this just craziness. I'm angry. I'm angry that they're doing this. I was actually going to probably give Solo a chance, you know, because it was Ron Howard, and Ron Howard, you know, he deserves, you know, an opportunity, because I know Ron Howard was close to George Lucas, you know, did American Graffiti with George Lucas. Ron Howard knows George Lucas's mind too, you know, and so I was just going to try to give that an opportunity. Let's see what this new guy can do with Solo. Maybe he might be good. A lot of people are already kind of standoffish, but now Disney, you basically just shot both your feet. You shot your first foot. Now you went, pow, shot your other foot. Ah, I can't walk. Yeah, you can't walk now because nobody's going to want to buy and put money into your projects, your movies that you just spent, what, $4 billion you gave George Lucas and everything. And you guys need to make that money back and double that mess, triple, quadruple. You guys need to make that money back. You're losing money on your sales. Okay, World Class Bullshitters has been putting that out there a lot lately about your movies, your toy sales. Okay, they go to Toys R Us and they up there showing all your daggum product, just setting up there. You know, ain't going nowhere. None of these little Star Wars toys aren't going anywhere. You know, because you got weak characters. Weak characters, man. The Rose character, who's buying? Nobody buying her. I'm sorry to say, dude, but most of the people that normally buy these toys and everything, yes, girls like Star Wars too. But the main host of people that first started watching and got into Star Wars were little boys. And now these boys are men, and they told their kids this and their kids this. I got little girl, you know, my daughter Kayla, she loves Star Wars, but she saw Star Wars from old school and came up with that. My little niece, you know, Jaden, she saw Star Wars movies. She became a Star Wars fan. I don't hear her saying nothing about Last Jedi. And she's a little kid. And they grew up with all the old school stuff. People that appreciate old school Star Wars and what was the canon that was out there for these stories in the day. These are the people that come to see these movies. These are people that went when I was a kid. There was lines built out in the just camped out camps of people that would go to see a Star Wars movie. They couldn't wait and everything. You ain't gonna get nobody have. You ain't gonna get no lines. You ain't getting no lines for these new movies that are coming out, dude. You tricked us this last one, okay? You had us all. Yeah, you made your 1.8 billion or whatever you guys made that whatever that amount was that you made in this last Jedi movie. But that's it, bro. You guys just you tricked us, okay? You got me. You ain't getting me a second time, dude. We're hip to the game now. Star Wars fans, hardcore fans, we're hip to the game. Vader here, he's hip to the game. He's told us, hey, this ain't the real dark side. That Kylo, he ain't my motherfucking grandkid. That's not my grandkid. My grandkid wouldn't have been no brat. My grandkid would have been powerful. There wouldn't have been none of that. There wouldn't have been none of that. Trust me. Vader had anything to do with, come on. Even Hayden Christian, who was, a lot of people probably didn't like too much, played a better villain than this, the guy that's playing Kylo now. I mean, I'm sorry. It's just ain't cracking, So, but here it is, people. They as you can see right here, the solo flow is pretty much dissolved because this is what you're getting now. You're getting Solo now with no blaster pistol in the posters, and all the other characters are like this too. They took Chewie's gun away. They took Lando. They took all. It's just stupid. I don't get it, dude. I don't know how Disney thinks you guys are gonna make money doing this stuff. You just ruining your freaking franchise even more. I thought you guys were into making money. Aren't you guys into making money? I mean, don't you guys want to make money? I thought that's what you guys were about. I thought that's when you guys try, I would think that if I'm trying to sell a product and everything, I want to please the people as much as possible to buy the product and everything. You know what I'm saying? I can't be, I'm in a band, okay? A lot of people, probably you guys don't know, my name is TJQUaKe. I'm in a band called Slapback, okay? Now, Slapback has been around for some eon years and everything, and we've always pleased our fan base. Every time we played a place, people just they loved come see the Slapback show because they know where they're going to be entertained and so forth. If I got up on stage and started saying piss off to the fans and start telling them, well, this is the way we're going to start doing things, we're just going to start playing polka music. And the people start getting mad at that and say, what the hell? This ain't Slapback. This ain't funk. We come to see funk. This ain't funk. Yeah. And then I go up there and say, well, you know what? F y'all. F all y'all. Y'all don't know. Y'all just mad because we have a couple new girls in the band and that's what their music likes are, and you guys are just feminists. I mean, you guys are racist against women. or against women having power, or whatever the dealio is now that's politically incorrect. So now we got a whole bunch of new girls in the band, and we changed the music and all this stuff, and now you guys are mad because it ain't the way Slapback used to be and everything. Where's TJ? Where's TJ and where's Jera? Where those guys at? Hey, what happened to Alicia? She was a fine. They only needed Alicia. Now they got these two big fat girls up on the stage and everything. Oh, you can't say that. You can't say that. You can't say the word fat. If you say fat, that's not nice. Well, we're gonna have to silence you. That's what's going on nowadays, people. So if I started cussing you guys out, you guys wouldn't want to come back. You guys aren't going to spend your money to buy our albums. They ain't going to come back to buy our albums. Hey, guess what, guys? We got the new Slapback. We're working on the new Slapback album. Woo! It's going to be the shiz. Yeah, come on, buy that. Oh, by the way, F all y'all for, saying that you guys didn't like our last show. Forget y'all. But hey, our new album's coming out. Come out and buy that. We're going to be selling that here. It's going to be coming out December 25th on Christmas. It's going to be a great buy for your kids. Go ahead and buy that album. And I'm like literally thinking people are going to come and buy my album. Really? They're going to buy my album after I just kind of basically pissed on the fans in front of their faces and told them to go to hell kind of thing? Yeah, that really works. No, that would not work. We would not get people coming through the doors to come watch us. We would be playing to an empty room. That's what would happen. There'd be one motherfucker in the audience in the background clapping. And we'd be like, hey, thanks. Yeah. I like the show, the poster behind you. That's nice. Who are you guys? That's what we would be getting. So I don't know how Disney's thinking they're going to get away with jacking and screwing over the fans. J.J. Abrams talking smack on the fans, saying they don't like women because of Last Jedi, and people just didn't like the movie in general because the movie wasn't a Star Wars movie. I'm sorry, you guys, but I don't want to label Last Jedi a Star Wars movie. That wasn't my Star Wars. That was not my Star Wars. None of these new things that are coming out are my Star Wars. Rebels, the little Rebels TV cartoon and all that, those are cool. That's Star Wars. This stuff that Ryan Johnson, this guy who thinks he knows everything, up there, talking smack on Mark. Mark can't say nothing, people. I hope you guys all know that if you ever hear Mark speaking out saying, hey, I'm really for the movies, and I want to take back all the stuff that I said about the movie last time. Because these movies, this is probably one of the best, movies I made. You hear Mark saying that? That means that the Disney has got. They're choking his ass. They're saying, if you say one more bad thing about any of these Star Wars movies, Mark, we're gonna strangle your ass. We're gonna take you for everything you got. You in contract. Mark has to bow down. Okay. I'll go back out and I'll start talking to the public and start saying nice things. When we already know, Mark already said what he had to say. Your first thought is what you meant, okay? What you first thought the first time around is what you actually meant. Not what you coming back saying now after Disney's been getting all this flack for their movie and now it's not looking so good for them because it's about to hit them in their pocket. So they're telling Mark, hey, man, you're gonna have to start saying some nice things, dude, or we gonna sue you. We gonna sue you. So you better start out there, but you start saying nice things. So people, if Mark is saying some stuff that doesn't sound right to you, it's not Mark saying it. It's Disney. It's Kathleen Kennedy. It's them people over there in that corporate world threatening him. That's what that's all about. Trust me on this. So, back to Solo's story. I don't know what to say, you guys. This is the poster that should be out there. This is the poster that should be out there. A poster like this. That's the one that we should be seeing. Not this, not this, Solo doesn't have a gun anymore and can't show a pistol anymore. So to me, this is pointless. You guys, Disney, you guys are basically making nonsense once again. People are not going to come and see your movie because you guys just keep doing stupid stuff like this. And you're going to constantly get videos like this from people like myself, Geeks and Gamers, John Talks Star Wars, people like that are true hardcore Star Wars fans and got a lot of people following them. They're saying the same thing. They're all in cahoots with the fact that they may boycott your movie. They're looking like that's what might happen. We're going to boycott daggum Disney, because they're pretty much done with all this mess. They're done with you, Disney. They're done with you. You screwed up, and I don't know what to tell you. This stuff is going on far too long with SJW stuff, people. It's got to stop. It's got to stop, man. I go to see a movie to be placed into a fantasy world. Fantasy. I want to be taken away from all the stupid chaos that's happening in the real world. Okay? We got enough of that already. We got enough political mayhem happening in the real world. Okay? I don't need it in my daggum movie. Okay? Just don't need it. I'm sorry. I want to see a Star Wars movie like it was back in the day. And right now, you guys ain't impressing me at all. Not impressing me. I want to be that 6-year-old kid who saw that movie back in, 1977 when the movie came out. I want to be that little 6-year-old, 7-year-old kid that was in the back of my mom and dad's car like this. I want to be back like that again. You know what I'm saying? When I see a Star Wars movie, I'm like, yeah, nice. Oh, get out of here. Oh, shut up. What? I want to be that guy again when I see a Star Wars movie. Not the guy that's like this. Oh man, you gotta be joking me. Another one of these. Really? What did I hear in bullshit? World-class bullshitters. They were talking about something about they found out that I guess there's a audio thing of Last Jedi now and everything where they explain how Rey gets her powers. And it's through the fact that she was able to, when her and Kylo were touching each other and seeing each other through their visions of Force, that she was able to load up all the information on Kylo like a computer and download the shiz. And that's how she learned all the abilities to take on Kylo. She learned all Kylo's abilities. And now she's like super, powerful with no training. That's how she did it. Really? When did this stuff start happening? So, why didn't all the other Jedis be able to do that? Oh, well, I guess let's just go up to Yoda. Yoda people. I'll just get up to Yoda and I'll go and, mind read Yoda. Hey, Yoda, guess what, dude? I'm a master now. I just read your mind, all that stuff. I got your stuff now. Swizzle. Bye. Don't need your help anymore, Yoda. Yeah. I'm the master. You're the master now. Because all you had to do was just, seep into to Yoda's head, and now you know everything. And this is what they're basically saying. This is their way of saving their butts because they know they made a mistake about Rey and the fact that this girl learned all this stuff out of nowhere and they had no explanation for it. No explanation whatsoever. She just knows it now. So they had to say, well, maybe if we do an audio thing of Last Jedi and then we'll explain how she got it. And that was what they came up with. Are you kidding me? Really? What? Like he just said, to end my segment, don't make me destroy you, Disney. In other words, when I mean by destroy you, I mean by destroy you by your pockets, your pocketbook. That's right. No more money is going to come your way, which is going to utterly destroy your whole deal with Star Wars. You guys might as well just give Star Wars away now because you guys keep going this route. Ain't nobody going to see your movie but some snowflakes that might go and trickle into your movie. A couple little kitty cats. That's who you guys are trying to, appeal to now. You ain't appealing to the people that used to camp out for Star Wars. You're appealing to people that you think are going to be new fans. If they were the new fans, why aren't your Star Wars action figures selling? Don't you guys got somebody that's kind of telling you this stuff, Don't you got somebody that's saying, hey, you guys, it might not be too good to do this because we're losing our fan base and this is going to break us in the end because... Hello, we're the ones that buy your product. And if we're not buying your product, how are you making money? We go, bye-bye. Kind of like Donald Trump kind of messed up today, too, and just kind of said, I'm going to sign this bill that I know all my fan base is going to hate, but, I'm just going to do it anyway because, I need the military spending. And everything. But never mind pissing up my entire base of people who voted for me. And the only reason why I am the president now is because of the voters that voted for me. I'm going to go ahead and sign this bill that's going to give everything that the washbuckle and take your money and turn into a socialist, communist country, Democratic Party. I'm going to give them everything they want. As long as I get my spending bill for the military. Well, what good is the military going to be if the Democrats are now in control of it? Think about that one, Donald Trump, because, yeah. So I don't want to get into all that anyway. That's a whole nother story. But, so it's the same thing. Disney's doing the same thing. They basically are offending their fan base. And when you offend your fan base, they're going to go, bye-bye. And they're not going to want to see your stuff anymore. And you might not make the money. You thought you made some money this time? Yeah, that's probably going to be the last time you're going to make that, 1.8 billion, whatever it was you made on the Last Jedi. That's it. You're not going to see that in your Blu-ray sales. I guarantee you nobody's probably buying that shiz and everything. I see that shiz. I want to throw up every time I see it on my Xbox. I'm like, yeah, get your Last Jedi. Ugh. Ain't buying that crap. So this right here, people, this is what we get to look forward to now when Disney now is taking control of your Star Wars. Now, anytime any social justice warrior mess comes about, they're gonna do stuff like this. Take away the pistol like this, and there you have it. There's your new guy right there. Han Solo now looks like he's weak and compared to somebody who looks like he's about to, take down some bad guys. Okay, Han Solo doesn't take down the bad guys with no weapon, Disney. It's kind of hard to do, and you're going to show a movie that basically is showing him blasting all over the daggum place. He's going to be blasting all over the place, and somehow that's going to be okay. That's going to be okay, that he's going to be blasted. There's going to be laser blasting and pistols and weapons and all that. You got a Star Wars game called Battlefront 2. There's nothing but blasting and Star Wars blasting. Well, I guess what are you guys going to do? Take off the shells and make the new covers and make sure that those covers don't have anything with a blaster pistol or anything like that in it? You guys going to do that with all your movies and everything? You guys might as well just get out of the business. Go back to making cartoons. Go back to making cartoons. I just go back to making Little Mermaid and, Pinocchio and stuff like that. Go back to what you guys were good at doing. Because trying to get into the world of, sci-fi and action and, there's going to be gunplay and stuff like, leave that to some real filmmakers, some real companies that know how to do that. People that they made movies like Die Hard and Death Wish and those type of movies. Leave that to that. You know what I'm saying? That's like them putting a Death Wish picture up of Bruce Willis, who's supposed to be going around taking havoc out with a gun, and they take the pistol out from the poster that he's showing him like this, pointing at the people, boom, like that, and say, oh, you know what, that's going to be offensive to people. We should take that gun, take that out of Bruce Willis's hands, and just have him like this with his fist up. And then have the other guy with the gun like this at him, and Bruce Willis is like, that's what you should do. That's what you guys should do. Make it to where the villains are going to have the guns, because technically that's what this is all going to lead to in the end anyway. Once NRA is defeated by the socialist communist country, once they're able to freaking jack people for their guns, the only people that will have guns will be the criminals, the bad guys. The ones that Han Solo and Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia and Chewbacca were fighting against in the Empire Strikes Back and Star Wars, when they were fighting against this guy here. Okay, even though he was able to block lasers with his hands, bing, 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 bing. He had the Force. So, but yeah, that's what you guys are basically doing and everything. So you're basically might as well just say, you know what? Just make sure, just call the cops when somebody's about to rob you. Cops don't get there until after you dead. Remember that, people. They don't get there until after you dead. So what good is the cops? The criminal don't give a flip. You think the criminal's gonna give a flip about the law? Hey, you're not allowed to buy a gun. You're not allowed to buy a gun. Sorry. Criminal's like, nothing, frick, I already got a gun. Bow. I got this gun on the black market. You think I went to a gun store and bought this? Man, my homie got me this gun. You guys are going to let all the flipnicks, all the criminal cartels over the border. You're not going to close the border walls down. So all those guys are going to slip in with all the good ones that are coming in. You always get bad apples with a bunch of good apples. And those bad apples are going to be the ones that are going to jack it up for everybody. And now once those guys get in, they're going to keep slipping in and slipping in. You think we're not going to be able to get guns from there? They'll be getting guns from over the borders. Guess what? The new drug that'll be sold in this country won't be crack cocaine, won't be opioids or any of these other drugs, these things like that. The new money-making thing that's going to be is once the gun stores can't sell guns anymore, guess who's going to be selling the guns to the public? You got it, the cartels, the gangs, the guys that you guys keep trying to protect every time they do something in the sanctuary city. Yeah, those guys, they're going to always have guns. So you guys just remember that the next time you keep going up against the NRA and anybody else and you're doing stupid shit like this, taking guns out of the daggum hero hands, taking the gun out of the police, the people that are going to protect you. This guy right here, Han Solo, was the guy that was protecting the Star Wars universe, along with Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia and Chewbacca and all the rest of the Star Wars. These guys were protecting. Why are we taking the gun out of the guy who's the hero? He's the guy who actually fights against evil. Oh no, that's like telling cops, sorry guys, you guys are going to have to start using your billy clubs against guys who have AK-47s. Pistols, guns, whatever it be. That's what you're basically saying. He's the hero. He's the cop. Cops walk around with guns. Hello? Anyway. Tell you. Sorry about that. You know how we do. Oh, that's Vader saying it's about that time that we yeah. If you only knew the power of the dark side. Yeah, if you guys only knew the power of what your fan base is about to do to you, Disney, because what we're about to do to your pocketbooks, to your money-making machine, to you thinking you're doing something with Star Wars, is just about to go down the tubes, man. We're not going to watch Rian Johnson's 3-trilogy movie. Rian Johnson, you're wasting your time, dude. You can go ahead and make it, but people like me, people that bought stuff like this on a 24/7 basis, people that get stuff like this, we're not buying this stuff anymore. This is it. This is the last of all my. I'm not buying any more stuff for Star Wars. I'm done with your Star Wars universe. Is not my Star Wars universe. Your Star Wars universe is up there with Fruit Loops. That's what your Star Wars universe is. It's fake. It's like CNN's fake news. It's just fake. You guys throw fake shiz up in there, and you're going to get fake responses. You're going to have fake people coming to see your fake ass movie. And that's pretty much it. So, bye-bye, Disney. Bye-bye, the new Star Wars. I'm sticking to my old school Star Wars. I want to stick by these guys here. So when I talk Star Wars, it ain't going to be about Rian Johnson Star Wars. It ain't going to be about you, J.J. Abrams, because you might as well just go ahead and just, veto your whole new movie on episode 9, because I'm not going to go watch it. I'm done with you guys, dude. You ain't got nothing to even make a movie on now. Rian Johnson pretty much squashed all your characters, so that's done. And now your solo movie is about to be done too, because probably nobody's really going to go watch it. I may have to go see this or may hear some things about it because I had to do movie reviews. Unfortunately, I had to report on this daggone movie. But to be honest with you, I'm pretty much thinking I'm not going to watch this movie now. I'm thinking I'm done. Yeah. Matter of fact, might just have to wait for that to come out on video and rent it. Or just hear the video. I'll hear reviews from other people, and I'll explain to you what their reviews are. I just don't know, dude. I don't know if I want to put my money on this. I'm thinking I'm up there with, Geeks and Gamers boycotting this shiz. And I feel you, John Talk Star Wars. I'm thinking about being right with you there and boycotting this shit, because Disney needs to learn. The only way they're going to learn is if we hit them in their pocket. So, you know what? When you guys start doing stupid stuff to us, we going to start doing stupid stuff to you. Trust me on that. You guys want to jack with us? We going to jack with you, and it's going to hit you in your wallet. Trust me on that. So with that being said, this is TJQUaKe, the Ghetto Gamer, here with TJ and MJ. Spend your dollars, save your dollar. I might be saving my dollar on Star Wars solo, a Star Wars story. That's just going to be that. And you guys have a good one. May the force be with you.